Imagine starting for weeks learning grammar, vocabulary or practicing here and there. You walk into Goethe exam room a little nervous but confident. Then boom, you see the answers and your mind goes blank. If you don't want this exact situation happen to you, then watch the video till the end, because in this video I'm going to break down why most of the people fail German A1 even A2 exam, and most importantly how you can avoid it. So let's get started. Let's start with the mistake number 1, which is memorizing words without context. Let me guess something. You have got a long list of German words saved in your phone or notebook, but the moment you have to use them in a sentence, you forget everything. That's because German is not just about words, it's about context. And here's the thing, in the Goethe exam, you will be tested on situational understanding, like what to say at the train station, at the doctor's office or in an email. And here's a real life story for you. A student of mine, let's call him Sam, knew 500 plus German words, but in the speaking exam, when he had to roleplay hotel booking, he froze. Why? Because he didn't practice in context. And do you want to know the fix? Practice vocabulary inside dialogues, real life phrases and scenarios. Use resources like audio dialogues and sample test situations. Let's talk about mistake number 2, which is ignoring the exam format. Most people study German, but they don't study for the exam, and that's a big difference. Here's an example for you. You could be great at writing, but if you don't know the structure of the Goethe writing test, you will run out of time or format your answer wrong. And here's the solution. Study the exam structure early, like the listening, reading, writing and speaking. Use sample exams, or known as model judges in Goethe, under real-time conditions. And inside my fast track programs, I walk you through each part of the Goethe exam step by step, so there is no confusion. And you can check out my fast track programs down below in the description. Let's talk about mistake number 3, which is keeping speaking practice. This is a big one. People are so scared of the speaking exam that they avoid speaking until the last week. Then they panic. And here's a reality check for you. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to be able to express your basic things clearly and confidently. And here's the fix for you. Practice short structured answer, record yourself and get feedback. This is a big one because many of you don't have any partner or let's say any tutor to speak with. That's why if you record yourself in front of camera, first of all you will improve your speaking, and secondly you will get so much confident. And if you don't want to record yourself, then search for a partner or tutor and practice with him or her for 1 or 2 times per week. Let's talk about mistake number 4, which is learning random grammar. Let's be honest, German grammar is a jungle and most people try to learn everything. Like there are verbs, adverbs, personal pronouns, accusative, dative, genitive, lots of grammar rules. It's like various kinds of animal in just one place. And don't panic, here is your solution. Focus only on the grammar that shows up on the A1 or A2 exam. For example, verb conjugation, word order, modal verbs and accusative or dative. So these are some basic grammar rules. If you know them, you will definitely pass your A1 or A2 exam. Here's your mistake number 5, cramming instead of building habits. Here's the thing, you don't pass the Goethe exam by studying for 3 hours once a week. You pass it by practicing for at least 15 to 30 minutes every day. And here's a real story for you. A student named Maria failed A2 the first time. She was smart but inconsistent. And then instead of being upset or feeling stuck, she switched to my 30 minutes per day habit system and passed the next time with confidence. And here's the fix for you. Build a daily German routine, like at least 30 minutes per day. Use tools like my weekly checklist, mock exam and progress tracker. So here's the recap for you. Let's recap why people fail the Goethe exam. Studying vocabulary with no context, ignoring exam structure, avoiding speaking practice, learning random grammar, and then cramming instead of building habits. And finally, if you want a system that fixes all of this step by step, then you can join my fast track programs today. The links to the programs you can find down below in the description. So that was for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.